So I know it's been a minute since I've last uploaded a video, but there's only one reason for that, and the reason is I just was not enjoying playing the game, and I wasn't feeling like forcing myself to play the game for YouTube because YouTube is not really a job. I don't make any money from it. It's purely a hobby for me. But recently I've logged into the game, bought myself membership, and just started playing the game, and I felt like making a video, and it really wouldn't be a Zune video if it wasn't some dead content and opening some weird chests. So today I decided to open 1000 Dorgesh-Kaan rich chests, which is a pretty unknown thieving method and a weird way for Iron Man to get a bunch of uncut gems. So let's get right into it. So to access the chest, you're going to need to complete Death to Dorgesh-Kaan quest, which is a pretty simple quest that doesn't have a lot of requirements. And once you complete the quest, you gain access to the city of Dorgesh-Kaan, which is where the chest is located. It's located on the second floor. There's two chests. The chests take roughly around 5 minutes to respawn, and it's a pretty simple method. You just open both of the chests, and then you world hop, and you do it again for about 15 worlds until you have a full inventory, and then you go to the first floor where there's a bank. You bank your items, and you make your way back to the chests and repeat. So I decided to open 1000 of them to see how many items I was going to get. Now the items that you can get from this chest is all kinds of uncut gems. You can also get bullseye lanterns, mining helmets, frog leather chaps and body, iron bars, and also cave goblin wires and light orbs. Now for 1000 chests, it took me around 3 hours and 20 minutes to open them. So you open around 300 per hour, and each chest gives you 650 XP upon opening it. So in these 3 hours, I managed to get 650,000 thieving XP, which really isn't that bad because that makes it around 200 to 210k thieving XP per hour, which I'm not sure how good that is compared to something like Pyramid Plunder, but this method really isn't that click intensive. It's pretty simple. You right click the chest and you pick lock it. So you do need a pick lock for that, which I forgot to mention at the start of the video. And also you can just drop some of the items that you get from the chest. Stuff like uncut opals, uncut jades, and iron bars. You really don't need them to clamp up your inventory, but for the sake of the video, I decided to hoard them in my bank. So that means that you can open more chests per hour if you do decide to drop those items, but like I said, for the sake of the video, I decided to keep all of the items and just bank everything. So with that being said, let's get right to the loot tab. Okay, so this is the loot tab. And as you can see, RuneLight says it's just over 1 mil, and the majority of the profits come from the uncut red topaz, which is 300k. The frog leather bodies are almost 150k, and I think diamonds, yeah, they're 180k, but everything else doesn't really add up to nearly as much as the other items, especially stuff like iron bars. And the empty light orbs are actually untradeable. I think they're used in Dorgesh-Kaan to complete a Lumberj's Diary task or something like that, but I'm going to take all of the items and we're going to go to Grand Exchange to sell them off and see exactly how much money I actually made. So I'll see you guys in a minute. So I decided to dump all of the items. I really didn't feel like waiting a bunch of hours to sell the items off. And as it turns out, the frog leather body and the frog leather legs are actually not worth keeping. They're not worth nearly as much as their grand exchange value, which I think the frog leather body is over 2k and the legs are around 300 GP. But I think I sold both the legs and the body for around 4k in total. So definitely not worth keeping them in your inventory. Just dump them and open more chests per hour, but it is what it is. In the end, I made 824k GP, which makes it about 250k GP per hour with around 200k thieving XP per hour, which I think is pretty good, honestly. I was not expecting the XP per hour to be this good, but apparently it is. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. I'm super excited to be back making videos for you guys. This week I do think that I'm going to be a little busy, so I'm not going to be working on another video, but next week there's definitely going to be a new one, so stay tuned for that. And without further ado, I hope you have a wonderful day.